can be frustrating when you want something to come out of you and it won't. You try as hard as you can, but you just can't get there. You feel that you should just give up and go cry about it. Well, it's my job to tell you that you don't have to do that. With only a little effort, you can learn how to draw a believable person. What? You knew what I was talking about, right? Anyway, many of today's youth just don't know how to draw. Now this is a problem for me, because drawing is one of my favorite things to do. Besides being vigilante, that's the point. Anyway, I'm going to go through the process of drawing, step by step. Surely you're interested, right? Not yet? Maybe a quote from an artist you might know. Picasso will help. Good artist copy, great artist steal. Think about it. Now without further ado, let's get to it. Step 1 will be outlining the head. Step 2 is positioning the eyes, nose, and mouth. Step 3 will be the hair. Finally, I'll close with adding a little bit more detail and maybe adding a body for you guys to enjoy. For the sake of time in this video, I'll be drawing a face in a more cartoon way. Just for time, I could do more detail, but keep it like this. Anyway, for a cartoon or a normal human head, the shape is normally an egg. Upside down egg. So you're going to want to draw an upside down egg shape, just like this. Maybe once you're done with that, happy with the shape, go back in, edit the chin a little bit. Obviously this is the easiest step. It shouldn't take more than a minute. If it takes more than a minute, you're doing something wrong. Don't make an oval, don't make a square, that's bad. Okay, not that hard, right? First, we're going to draw a line vertically down the center of the head. Once that's done, to position the eyes, we're going to draw a line horizontally, bisecting the head. For the nose, again, you're going to draw a line between the one you just made. And then for the mouth, do the same thing. Alright, that's easy. Now for the eyes. It's a little bit difficult to describe exactly how to make the shape of the eyes, so keep that quote in mind and just watch as I draw them. Now in a real head, you wouldn't want to draw the bottom eyelash like I'm going to do in a second, just like this. You're going to want to leave it out. I don't know why, it just looks better that way, but for the purpose of this, you kind of need to draw the bottom. Move to the next eye, do the same thing, try to make it as close as you can. Trust me, the hardest thing about the face is the other eye. Yeah, alright, draw that other eye. Now if you don't know how to perfectly place the eyes, imagine a third eye being in between the two, which means that there should be the space of an extra eye between the two eyes. Good. Alright, for the nose, oh wait, nope, not the nose, drawing the eyeballs now. Never draw the eyeballs so you can see the entire circle. Have it going a little bit under the eye, the eye, because otherwise it looks like somebody's going to shoot you or they're super surprised or something like that. So you do that, add a little light, add the pupil, again, make sure they're as symmetrical as you can get them. It looks really weird if they're not. Okay, now I'm going to get to the nose and the mouth. For the nose, the nostrils line up at the corner of the eyes. Pretty simple. For this, you just have to draw 2 lines because it's a cartoon. Now for the mouth, on a human face, they line up perfectly with the pupils. So that's what you're going to do for that. Alright, pretty good, me. Nice job. Oh, almost forgot the eyebrows. I mean, the eyebrows are just lines. Let's do that, copy that. Easy as pie. Should compliment myself. I'm doing a really good job right now. Yeah. Nice. Keep going. Awesome. Told you everything you need to know, right? You got this? No. Fixing out the face a little bit. Alright. Okay. Now for what's probably the hardest part when drawing a cartoon like this, particularly one in the Japanese style of animation, the hair tends to get ridiculous. So it might take a while for you to think of a hairstyle that looks good with the thing you're drawing. But in my case, this is an actual character, so I already know what his hair looks like. So we're just going to throw that in there. Now for the hair, it's kind of difficult because you have to add all the lines so you can see the strands of hair instead of just a giant shape on the top of the head. It just looks weird, honestly. So if you watch me doing this, just form around, going around the outside of the head a little bit more because the hairs tend to be puffy. So, you know, there's not much for me to explain with this step. You just have to draw what you imagine the flow of the hair would be like going across the face. As you see me drawing in those extra little lines there. I'll start to add in more of the lines separating around where over the eyes are. So this step, depending on what you're doing, for me, I already have this all set out. This could take a while. I mean, I know I didn't mention how long the last step takes. Maybe 10 minutes at most. This step, same, about, to get a drawing of a head, usually takes about, give or take, 20-30 minutes. So, yeah, I'm just gonna let you watch this, because I got nothing else to say. So I'm just going to go back and add in some detail. This is the part you guys don't really need to see because this is about doing a head and I'm obviously doing a body right now. So I just did this, thought it'd be fun. Just to point out, I have a little drawing under there, so I kind of cheated, so I'm just tracing it, but I drew it originally. But this is what you'd be doing if you were actually drawing it. Looks impressive. So here's the finished product. After recording, I wanted to add some new lines, and then I colored it. So there you have it. That's how to draw a human head and subsequently a body. I'd show you how to color it in too, but that's another video in itself. And before I go, a couple do's and don'ts. Make sure you follow those proportions perfectly. If anything is even a little bit off, trust me, it looks ridiculous. And if you want to really test to see how good it is, hold it up to the light in reverse. Seeing it backwards really points out the flaws. So follow all my tips, and you should be well on your way to drawing a nice human head. Thanks for watching, guys.